Good day, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are in Quesnel, British Columbia, one of the great gateways to the Cariboo Gold Rush. These rivers have carried gold for thousands of years and inspired one of the largest gold rushes in Canadian history. Today, we are going to read the ground, follow the clay, and see what secrets the Fraser River has to share with us. So Quesnel, I really enjoy Quesnel. It's one of my favorite places to be, actually, in BC. I know it's a little weird to say. Want to say good morning, buddy? Good morning. It's going to be a warm one, so he's going to be hanging out with me today outside the car. But yeah, Quesnel is one of my favorite spots to be. Right now we're at the, oh, you can't read that place. So besides all the nice parks and the fancy scenery, Quesnel actually has one of the largest sections of area that is a panning reserve, provincial panning reserve here. So there's lots to explore. And other than that, it really smells like gold around here. As you can clearly see, yesterday I couldn't help myself. I actually already got started. So here's the other kicker. I'm only 150 meters away from my parked vehicle right now. So basically what happened is I came in, did a couple test pans over there, came over here, did another test pan, kept going, and kept going as there was no bottom, but the gold still seemed to be consistently inside the pocket. So I just kept going. I would also like to point out that the Quesnel Panning Reserve is so large that I am pretty sure and certain that this is going to require more than one episode to fully explore. Pretty sure. This is the Fraser River. So we are beginning our adventure alongside the Fraser River. So this is the boat launch beach. Now, I was doing some test panning over there, and over there, a little up here, a little over there, and what I was actually finding to begin with is interesting. Some spots had an inch of gravel, others had 6, others had 12 inches of gravel. But right underneath those gravels was a very thick layer of clay. Solid, like pottery clay. So on the sections where the gravel was only, let's say, an inch thick, I was barely getting a speck out of that area. But when the gravel started getting a little thicker to about the 12 inches, I was starting to pick up some colors. I didn't think much of it, actually. I kind of thought that, you know, I need to move on. This is not going to do me very good here. Turns out I just was not thinking about it in the right manner. So I'm not sure how much you can actually see that, but at this point on the Fraser River, it really flattens out and widens out. Unlike in Yale, where it's like canyon area, where there's, you know, the water is tightened up and pressure is built up, this is the reverse. I don't know if you can see the valley, very wide and U-shaped. So, you know, lots of activity for a very long time in this area has worn it down much flatter than the canyons in Yale. Okay, so let's think of clay as nature's concrete floor. Gold is incredibly heavy, and it tries to sink down, and when it reaches the clay layer, which is relatively impenetrable, the gold often stays on top of that layer. That's why prospectors get so excited when they finally hit the clay. Not because clay is valuable, but it's because of what could possibly be sitting on top of that clay layer. All right, we're going to start to explore the pit. You can see that around here, there's quite a substantial layer of river cobbles that are stacked nicely. They weren't relatively too tight, which could possibly mean a few things. They've been worked in the last couple thousand years. However, this still had fairly decent gold here, actually. I actually found some pickers. But let's get back to the clay. The clay. So this clay is interesting. The clay right here is the floor. The clay right here is acting like a wall. So you can see on top of this section, the cobble is only 6 inches thick and probably thins out a little more. But literally 6 inches over, there's a cobble streak. It goes down almost 2 feet. See this thing? It just sticks out. It just sticks right out. It acts just like bedrock. So, I didn't really want to make this video a 40-minute long video. So, I just wanted to show you some of the clay. This video was about the clay and not the gold. So, have a good day. No, I'm just kidding you. One pan, I'll show you one pan. Definitely found the clay. Maybe not. Forgot to use my metal pan. I got way too much in there. Such a lovely morning out here. Another thing to note, Quesnel in the morning is colder than Yale. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Check out that shiner. I gotta get it on the camera. I just wanted to finish by saying thank you. Thank you to the new subscribers, the views, all the awesome comments. You guys made me feel pretty special. And until next time, keep sniffing for gold. Alright, so I'm about wrapped up in this hole for the day. It's not because it stopped giving gold. It's because I want to move onward and look at a different location. So it's time to fill this sucker back in.